PolitiFact fact-checked some of the claims cited by Republican presidential candidates at the third GOP debate. Now, unsurprisingly, a lot of them were caught in big fat lies. Now, there were some of them who were actually telling the truth when they cited certain statistics. So we'll kind of go through these. Now, Carly Fiorina states that 92% of jobs lost during Barack Obama's first term belonged to women. And PolitiFact rates that claim false. They state that the correct numbers show women actually gained jobs. So that's an outright lie. Now, Ben Carson says that he did not have an involvement with the nutritional supplement company Manatech. Now, PolitiFact rates that claim false. Completely false. That one was pretty easy. They state by, quote, no involvement, he means ringing endorsements. Then yeah, he's not telling the truth there. So that was a brazen lie. He didn't defend himself well right there. Now, Marco Rubio states, in 2008, then Senator Barack Obama missed 60 or 70% of his votes. And in 2004, John Kerry missed close to 60 to 70% as well. And Bob Graham missed over 30% of his votes. Now, this is true. A lot of them did miss their votes. So he is correct to point this out. And I think that it's smart to point that out given that he's missed so many votes himself. You've got to come back with facts and say, look, these people have missed this many votes as well. So don't just look at me. So kudos to him for having the facts right. Donald Trump says, I never said that, quote, Marco Rubio was Mark Zuckerberg's personal senator. And PolitiFact rates this pants on fire false. He's lying big time. It's on his own website, according to PolitiFact. So complete and just outrageous lie. Now, Marco Rubio states, quote, for the first time in 35 years, we have more businesses closing than starting. PolitiFact rates this true. So the trend started in 2008, so we can actually blame Bush for that, though, because he was in office during the Great Recession. But, I mean, that's an oversimplification. I mean, the policies of Reagan, the policies of George H.W. Bush, as well as Bill Clinton, all led to the Great Recession. I mean, Bill Clinton's the one who repealed, or he signed the repeal of Glass-Steagall. So, I mean, you got to call it where you see it. And all these guys are responsible for it. So we can't really put that on Barack Obama, as I think Marco Rubio probably wanted to. Okay, so last claim is from Chris Christie. He states, Bernie Sanders' plan is to raise your taxes by 90%. And PolitiFact rates this pants on fire. It's completely false. And furthermore, a problem with this claim when they state that he wants to even tax billionaires 90%, well, that's not true because what they're really talking about is the marginal tax rate. The effective rate that they paid was much, much lower. So pants on fire, and I'm glad that they did this. So, of course, they made a lot of incorrect statements, and PolitiFact is right to point them out. And I also wanted to share this with you guys because you got to know, I mean, there's some extraordinary claims made, and extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence in the form of statistics, and they never provide that. And Carly Fiorina last time lied about a baby, like they were talking about keeping a baby alive. She saw this on video, so that way they could extract its parts and harvest it for science. Completely false. She hasn't been able to present this video, and look, they say these types of things all the time. They don't back it up with evidence. But kudos to Marco Rubio for actually telling the truth when it comes to statistics. I mean, you don't see that very often among GOP candidates, so good on you, man.